My name is Trin Rios, and I'd like to remind you guys that the last video I shot was on the 30-day challenge for a better life. Now, first of all, I want to congratulate those of you that have started your 30-day challenge and are working on it. Now, I told in my last video, I was talking to you about my 30-day challenge and the two challenges I had to do. The first one was to quit smoking. Now, anybody will tell you, the doctors will tell you, the best thing you can do to improve your health is to quit smoking. Now, when I was in the Navy, I smoked for over 20 years. Over 20 years I was a smoker. I smoked cigarettes, smoked pipes, and cigars. I love cigars. But towards the end of my career in the Navy, I was taking an annual physical, which I was required to take. And after taking the physical, everything was okay. My doctor asked me, he said, "Oh, by the way, do you smoke?" And I said, "Yeah, I smoke. I've been smoking for 20 years. And he said, "Well, let me show you something." So he reached in his drawer and pulled out these pictures. He said, "Let me show you these pictures." Now, he showed me some pictures of people with lung cancer, cancer of the throat, cancer of the lips and the mouth, and they were horrible. I mean, they were horrible. And he says, "If you don't quit smoking, this is how you're going to wind up." And he showed me those pictures again. I said, "Oh my God, that's disgusting. If you don't quit smoking, this is how you're going to be, and you'll die. Cancer will kill you." Well, let me tell you, that immediately got my attention. I quit smoking right on the spot. The doctor said, "Hey, what you need to do is quit smoking. Now, if you can quit smoking for 30 days straight," he said, "scientists have proved a habit, to either create a new habit or break an old habit, requires 21 days straight." So he said, "I recommend you do for 30 days. So for 30 days in a row, don't smoke. Don't smoke for 30 days in a row. And you'll find at the end of the 30 days, your cravings for smoking will go away. Then at the end of 30 days, restart, do another 30 days." And I says, "Okay, I'll try it." 30 days ain't that long. Well, so I got home. First thing I did was I had 3 cartons of cigarettes that I had. I got those 3 cartons of cigarettes, threw them in a trash can. Now, I could have given them away to somebody, but my smoking friends, but I didn't want to do that. Hey, I didn't want to give them lung cancer. So I threw away the cigarettes. I quit smoking on the spot. Now, when I was smoking, my favorite time to have a cigarette was in the morning, right after breakfast. In the Navy, in the chow hall. Right after breakfast, have a cup of coffee and a cigarette. Man, it's what before I started the day. I loved it. Cigarette in the morning. That was great. But then, when I quit smoking, that first couple of weeks was really tough. I mean, I really had to want a cigarette. But then every time I thought I needed a cigarette, I thought about those pictures of those guys with lung cancer, with cancer of the throat and his mouth. I said, no, I did not want that to happen to me. Did not want that to be me in one of those pictures. So I quit. I mean, the temptation was there, but I said, no, I don't want to do that. And eventually, for 30 days, I quit smoking. The amazing thing that happened, my food started tasting a lot better. My mouth tasted a lot better. I said, my teeth weren't so yellow anymore. I lost the stain off the cigarette stain off my fingers. I felt better. My lungs felt better. I could breathe better. Now, hang around. Now, after that, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the smoke started bothering me. My friends are smoking. The smoke bothered me. I mean, my eyes would water. My nose would run. I had trouble breathing. I said, oh, man, it was the smoke. So I stayed away from those guys. I quit going to bars that had you could smoke. Even though they had non-smoking section, you stay at restaurants. At that time, the restaurants, you could smoke in restaurants. And nowadays, thank God, you can't smoke in bars or restaurants or any public places, which is great. But smoke was bothering me. So eventually I started doing this, not hanging around with my friends anymore that smoked, because it bothered me. And you could just, to my surprise, you could really smell it on those guys. Once I quit smoking for, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I said, God, you can smell the smoke in these guys. It's in their hair, they smoke. My wife never smoked. I never smoked it. When I was a smoker, I never smoked in the house either. But, so I quit for 30 days. And then another 30 days I quit. So I became a non-smoker. And smoke bothered me, so I quit. And I felt better. Really, I really felt better. My lungs felt better. I could breathe. My food tasted better. Didn't have a yellow stain on my teeth. I felt God better. So I did it. I became a non-smoker. I didn't say it was easy, but I became a non-smoker. Now, I've been a non-smoker now for over 30 years. Now, doctors tell us, and it's true, that in the United States, 80% of the people in the United States are overweight. 80% of the people in the United States are overweight. And of those 80% of the people, 50% of those are considered obese, which I find amazing. Go to any mall, any Walmart, Target, and look at the people you see walking through there. There's some big mamas. There's some big heavy guys that are really obese. So in the United States, that's a big problem. Overweight is the big problem. Medical bills going out of sight for the United States and Jew. Why? All the problems associated with weight. Blood pressure, diabetes, dementia. There's all kinds of things that are bad for your body that are attributed directly to being overweight. Your joints hurt, your knees hurt. You're a wreck. So my story, as I said last time, I'll repeat it again here, is after I got out of the Navy, I was pretty good shape when I got out of the Navy. I went to work for a defense contractor. I got to travel all over the world, and I had these bad habits of eating. I ate junk food for mornings. I ate junk food for lunch. I ate trash for dinner. I just ate. We go to all these meetings. What do they have in these meetings? Back of the room, they have a table with coffee and donuts. All kinds of donuts. I used to love donuts. So I'd go to meetings and have a cup of coffee and a couple of donuts. And a little bit later, have another cup of coffee and some more donuts. Well, eventually, I started feeling kind of sluggish and tired all the time. I had trouble breathing, and my knees hurt. Excuse me. My knees started hurting. So I went to see my doctor, and I said, Doc, my knees are hurting. So he said, oh, that's my dogs. Somebody must be at the door. Damn it. So, but anyway, I saw the doctor, and he said, hey, what you got to do is, here, let's take a physical. So you have a complete physical. Took about a quart of blood. He said, come back in a week. So I came back in a week, and he said, wow, you are a wreck. He said, look at these. You got high blood pressure. Your blood sugar is too high. Your triglycerides are high. Your cholesterol is high. You're a wreck. You're way overweight. In fact, you're obese. I said, what? How can I be obese? I'm not obese. Yeah, you're obese. He says, for your weight, 240 pounds. I couldn't believe it. 240 pounds. He says, for your weight, you need to be 7'4". I said, yeah, you gotta be kidding me. Nah. You're way overweight, and you gotta lose that weight. He says, right now, says you're a prime candidate for a heart attack or a stroke. Seriously, heart attack or a stroke. You gotta lose that weight. Well, I got my attention immediately. So right then and there, I decided I was going to go on a diet. And the doctor said, hey, don't go on these crazy fad diets you see on TV or in the magazines. He says, they're nothing but a sham. All you do is lose body weight. He says, yeah, you can lose 10 pounds, 15 pounds in a month or so. He says, but that's water weight. And as soon as you get off that crazy diet, you're going to put the weight back on. He says, what you need to do is for 30 days, go on he said, I don't want to call it a diet.
Next time it's your turn to check the door.
He said, it's a lifestyle change. I said, what do you mean? He says, you got to change your complete lifestyle. He said, the formula for losing weight is very simple. You need to monitor how much food you take in. So you got to limit the intake, and you got to increase the outtake. You got to exercise more. So you have more out than you got coming in, and you lose weight. I said, oh, okay. And he said, if you don't, a heart attack or a stroke, let me tell you, you better do it now. Got my attention immediately. So I started right then and there on my 30-day challenge to lose weight. I said, well, I want to lose 10 pounds a month. I want to lose 10 pounds in the first month. First 30 days, I want to lose 10 pounds. I said, okay, I'll lose 10 pounds for a month. Okay, I'll do. So the one thing the other doctor told me, he said, now, the things you got to do to lose weight is cut out all sugars, cut out all salt. Now, you can eat all the green vegetables, all the vegetables you want, all the fresh fruit you want. Eat them. It's great. Now, the fruit has sugars in it, but it's a natural sugar. It's not, your body processes it a lot differently than it does sugar out of the sugar bowl. So, watch it. You'll feel better. You'll look better. So, and watch what you eat for wheat. He says, don't eat wheat. Wheat is bad for you. All the breads, pastries, everything that's got wheat in it, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. Now, back in the old days, 100 years ago, 150 years ago, wheat was good for you because wheat was not been modified. Now, what the scientists did in order to increase the acreage, the wheat production, getting more bushels of wheat per acre, was they modified the wheat. In the old days, wheat used to be, 4 feet tall, 3-4 feet tall, rolling in the wind. Kernels were great, or small kernels. So what they did generically, engineered the wheat, so now the stalks are smaller, the kernels are bigger, and they greatly increased the yield of bushels per acre of wheat by generically modifying the wheat. So now when them food manufacturers get the wheat, they process it again. And so the wheat we get today is not the same as it was yesterday, 100 years ago. So and the doctor told me, if you believe me, he says, next time you get a box of cereal or anything off the shelf, look at the ingredients. Look what's in there. You'll probably see sugar right at the top. Now, there's over 70 different names for sugar. The worst one is high fructose corn syrup. Bad for you. Let me tell you, that is bad for you. But look at all these ingredients. Read them. Then the doctor said, hey, if you can't pronounce it, don't eat it, because it's not good for you. They're full of preservatives, flavoring, and colors. A lot of that stuff, if they didn't have that, the preservative or the coloring or preserves in it, you wouldn't eat it. You wouldn't eat it. It would look horrible. So be careful what you eat. Watch what you eat. No sugars, no salt. If you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. It's very simple. So try that for 30 days. No, I don't want to call it a diet. Don't think of it as a diet, because a diet has a bad connotation to it. That's not a problem. You're changing your lifestyle. You want to change the whole way that you live your life. You remember, you want to live your life. First of all, you want to have a long life, and you want a healthy life. Now, there's some people that live, they're 100 years old. They can barely move. They're in an old home and somebody's feeding them through a tube. That's not a good life. And yet there's some people that I saw a vet on TV the other day, is 104 years old. 104 years old, World War II veteran. Could still fit in his uniform that he wore in World War II. He was 104 years old. His buddy was 94 years old. He was an old guy, 104 years old. Still fit in his uniform, looked sharp. You saw him in that picture? You said, God, he's got to be like in his 70s. 104 years old. Great. That's my hero. That's where I want to be. Now, how did he do that? Farm boy. Worked every day of his life. Kept active. Watched what he ate. Got plenty of exercise. So the doctor told me, hey, that's what you got to do. Is you got to control what you eat and exercise. Now, the exercise, don't go crazy. He said these people go to the gym and buy a big gym membership or buy all this equipment at home and try it for a couple of weeks, and the only thing they get is that sore body. They hurt their joints. They can't even screw up their tendons and muscles by not doing what the hell they're doing. He said all you really need to do to control your weight, to lose weight, is to walk. Walk everywhere you can. So I have 2 dogs. Now these 2 dogs, I walk them 5 to 6 times a day. The little girl, she wakes me up at between 5 and 6 o'clock every morning. Says, yeah, I got to go pee. So I take them out. I take them out. So every day I walk about, probably at least 2 miles a day walking my dogs. And that's good. That's basically the only exercise I get. Other than that, every morning when I get up, first thing I do is do stretching exercises to get the blood flowing, get the joints moving. Then I take my dogs out for their walk. And that's the only exercise I do. That's all I need to do. So, to make a long story short, at the end of, a little over 15 months, I went from a 240-pound chubby little guy to a lean, mean 180. That's 60 pounds. A little over 15 months. Now, you can do that too. I did it for 30 days, then another 30 days, and another 30 days. The first time, I fell off the wagon. Yeah, I must admit, the first 30 days, I had to have some donuts. So I fell off the wagon, hurt myself. So reset the clock, 30 days. I finally made it to that first 30 days. I lost some weight. I felt better, looked better. Went the next 30 days. And the weight kept coming down. Body step, I started feeling a lot better. It was great. So when I got down to 180 pounds, the only bad thing was, God, I had to get new clothes. All my other clothes were too big. I went from a size 44 pants, to a 35. Pretty good. I felt good. My shirts, the extra large or double X shirts I used to wear, now just hang on me. So I said, oh man, I got to get rid of all my shirts, my pants. But hey, that was well worth it. It was well worth it. You'll feel better. You'll look better. So you got to try it. Those of you who've already started your 30-day challenge, congratulations. God help you. Keep it up. The reward is far greater than the pain you're going through. I know the pain it takes to go through 30 days. But you can do it. You can do it. Okay? Now, let me tell you about goal setting for this 30-day challenge, or any challenge. You can do anything. You can do a 30-day challenge for anything. Lose weight, quit smoking, get off drugs, alcohol. You can do it. You can do it. Now, the first thing you got to do is to set a goal. Is you have to determine what you want. Firmly establish exactly what you want. In my particular case, the first one, quit smoking. And my second one, lose weight. Was the first one was to lose 10 pounds in 30 days, which is reasonable. In fact, I wound up losing almost 15 pounds. But first, you got to establish what you want to do. Then you have to determine, you got to set a date. Specific date, not say, next summer or next week. No. You got to set a specific date. I want to lose 10 pounds in 30 days. I want to quit smoking immediately. I want to quit drinking. I want to quit alcohol in 30 days. Not drink for 30 days. You can do that. But the most important thing of what you want, when you want it, the most important thing is why do you want to do that. In my particular case for smoking, I wanted to quit smoking because I didn't want to die of lung cancer or throat cancer or cancer in the mouth. I seen those horrible pictures and I did not want that to be me. That was my strong why. My other challenge was losing weight. I wanted to lose weight because my knees hurt me. I felt bad. I felt tired all the time, run down. And after losing weight, my knees don't hurt me anymore. My joints don't hurt me anymore. I feel better. I smell better. Well, figuratively speaking, of course. And I look better. And I feel so much better. It's, every morning I get up and say, man, what a good looking guy. For an old guy, 77 years old grandpa. I feel great. I look great. And you can too. So for anything you want to do it for 30 days straight. Lose weight, quit drugs, or anything you want to do. First of all, you establish, what do you want to do? When do you want to do it? Write these down. I want to lose 15 pounds in 30 days. Underline it. Put it up to where you can see it. Remind yourself, here, this is the most important part of the whole process for 30 days is right up in here. Then the most important part of the whole process is your why. Why do you want to do this? Now, it's going to be hard. I can tell you, I know it's hard. But for 30 days, you've got to think in your why. Why am I going through this process of losing weight? Why am I going through this process of quit smoking? Why am I going through this process of quit drinking? Why? I don't want to die of lung cancer. I want to feel better. I don't want to have my knees hurting me all the time. I want to feel more energized, look better, feel better. I want to save a lot of money by not paying for those drinks or cigarettes. There's plenty of reasons of why. And if you have a strong enough why, you can do anything. What the mind conceives, the body can accomplish. Simple as that. Right up in here. You got to think right up in here. I'm going to quit smoking. I am going to lose weight. I'm going to quit drinking. I'm going to have a better relationship with my wife, my spouse, my girlfriend, my boyfriend. How do you do that? If you establish your what, when, and your why, the how will work itself out. It will. You may find it hard to believe, but it will. But first of all, you have to have what, when, and your why. Once you have those three things, the how will work itself out. Believe me, I've done it. I've tried it. It works. It really works. And you can too. You can too. Okay? So, take care of yourself. You'll feel better. You'll look better. And you'll be a better person. Not only to yourself, but to those you love. Now, I'm coming up on the Christmas season, and I know that's tough. Parties all over the place. Yeah, you go to these parties, have fun. They always have a lot of food. Don't eat the sugars. Don't eat the donuts. Don't eat the cake. Don't eat the pies. Eat most places you go like that at a party, there's a vegetable platter. Eat all the veggies you want. Drink all the water you want. Maybe a glass of wine or two ain't gonna hurt you. But have fun. You can. Alrighty? Take care of this challenge. You can do it. I know it's hard, but you can do it. So, take care. You'll have fun. Make next year, 2018, your best year ever by accomplishing your goals. Okay? You can do it. Take care.